Hello, this is David, and welcome to Let's Play Wild Arms 4. Today we are going to finish exploring the White Orphanage. So last time we defeated that mutant beast thing, probably one of the kids in here, whatever. So we're just going to head on south out of here. After much research, experiments using virus-sized microscopic machines to directly manipulate DNA began. It had finally come to testing artificial viral evolution. The inborn characteristics of each individual test subject probably affected the results. An extremely small number of cases were identified as successes. Those included my older brother, the 19 other children who remained, and me. Your older brother? What happened to you and your older brother after that? Technically, the experiment was a success, but no one was able to provide the results the adults were looking for. I was categorized as B+. The other children were all categorized as Fs or lower. In other words, despite everything they did to our bodies, those adults decided we were defective. Defective? They treated you mean they treated people like objects? In this place, people, lives, they're all just test subjects. My brother was WG919F. I was WG920B+. Those ID codes were the only identities that we had. Oh, well, that's kind of sad. So over here, whoop, we have a breakpoint, so we can go ahead and save. Why not? But it's not taken care of yet, so we need to go down through here. Ooh! Yikes! I hate whenever we get ambushed. Oh, we use really good magic defense. What do you do? A blue book. Weak to fire, but something tells me that Raquel's just gonna kill them in one shot. Yes, how did I know? She's so fucking overpowered, it's insane. And a Hillberry, oh, not bad. Okay, so we gotta get rid of all these things. Bam! And what we want to do is find some switches. There's one. Come on. You know, it's probably easier just to dive and kill these things. Ugh, if I could dive in the right direction. Okay, there's another switch. Bam! Perfect. And there's another switch. Okay. Do that. That purifies the breakpoint. I can cancel random encounters now if I want to. I probably should turn off the random encounters, but I'm not going to. Okay, this is just talking about the slide mechanic, which we've done a billion times so far, so I don't know why it's giving a tutorial now, considering you had a tutorial in like the very first dungeon of the game. So we can break all these guys if you want to. It's not a big deal if you do, if you don't. It's just my OCD getting the better of me, so just keep on moving. I don't understand. Was evolution so important to them that they had to do those horrible things to you? The evolution itself was likely just a means to an end. Their goal was to probably gain something from its success. Do you know what that something was, Yuli? It's... If you don't want to say it, perhaps I should tell them for you. You're that! Did you follow us? What? Did you think you can get rid of me that easily? I'm a lieutenant of the Brionac forces. I can't just go back with my tail tucked between my legs after losing to a bunch of kids. The Brionac forces? Is that what you people chasing after Yuli call yourselves? Were you also the ones who built this facility and did those terrible things to Yuli? No, stupid. Brionac doesn't do stuff like that. This is an artificial evolution lab which the Congressional Knights controlled during the war. They chose the path of evolution in their search for a way to mass-produce heroes. Basically, they wanted to create human weapons that could help them win the war. Mass-produce heroes? Weapons to win the war? Surely you've heard of Hauser, haven't you? He was the Black Reaper of the Global Union. The goal of the research that took place here was to create artificial gene drivers, or people with arm compatibility. Their objective was to mass-produce heroes who were equal in power to Hauser himself. So many tears and so much blood was shed in this place. And yet, after all that, not a single one of us ever displayed complete arm compatibility. That's why these terrible experiments were abandoned and the facility was closed down. Yeah, that may be so, but there is a gene driver right here, a human weapon. What? Me? The facility's databanks have no record of your existence. You're not a product of any experiments that took place here. In other words, you're a natural born gene driver. That can't be. Are you saying I was born with this power? This power they couldn't obtain even by doing all those terrible things to Yuli and her brother? Are you saying that my powers... that is the power to control arms? Right you are. The heroic wonder kid who's got the power to control arms. Heh. Now this is getting interesting. What's so funny? There's nothing funny about it. Look, kid, I've got a job to do. I have to take this girl into custody. So tell me what you want to do. My orders said nothing about you. So if you want to run and hide, I'm not going to come after you. Jude, come on. My arm's the very power they wanted for the war. This thing is the reason why Yuli was made to suffer. Yet, despite that, I'm going to use this power to protect Yuli. I promised her I would. Time for Jeremy, round 2.
I've been waiting for this moment. After all, I've got a score to settle with you and your arm.
You'd fight for such little reason? No wonder the war won't end.
Inertial cancel!
Okay, so his inertial cancel allows you to cancel a reaction for an action, but also take another action on top of that. So it's not really determined by the turn order, but his attacks pretty much all go in a straight line. So I do want to move out of the way after I use Arnon to shut him out. So if I move here, I'm pretty much invincible. That'll work. And then I'm going to use Shutout on him right there to keep him right there. Awesome, he's locked. Yeah, so we can only hit Raquel right now. But I'm going to be... Ugh. Oh, good. I need to move her over here, but I'll be able to move her over momentarily. But in the meanwhile, let me just heal her up, just in case. And I'm going to, let's see how I want to do this. Use this? No, because he's all the way over there. So I can't really attack with him right now. I'm going to wait. And her, I'm going to move over to here. Yeah. Now he's unable to do anything. So if I want to, I could just stand here and blast with Arnaud, which I might just do. But that would take a long time. So I'm going to shut him out. Basically, I want us all here so I could just go ahead and use a lucky card on him. And then I'm going to move... There we go, lucky card. Then I'm going to move us around. So it's not going to be too abusive. But again, if you want to, you could just do this, and he can't do shit to you, and you could just have Arnaud blast him to death. But, I don't roll that way. So I'm going to put Protect on this Hex. Oh, do I have to put it? I can't just... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I have to put it here? Oh, that's Bobo. So I'll just heal myself up. Okay. Oh, you know what I could do? Now that I think about it... Oh, did Shutout... Oh, fuck!
Don't make me laugh.
Damn.
Ah, damn is right. Okay, let's use a Phantom line on him. Ooh, Yuli's turn isn't coming up anytime soon. Let's use... You know what? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Jump, and jump over to this square, take us all with him. Boom. Perfect. Then I'm going to blast the crap out of him. Awesome.
This should be interesting.
Okay, now I'm going to intrude. And intrude again.
My motions are without end. My flashing blade shall pierce
Then
the
move.
darkness. Think you can take me
And
on?
attack.
You little
Bam!
I'm not good
And
at
attack.
brat. You little brat.
And attack.
How
That
can I lose?
is the power of Raquel. Extraordinarily overpowered. It's insane. I love it.
What the? No frickin' way.
Now you better leave Yuli alone.
Leave Brittany alone! Now I'm gonna... Jude, stop! Don't just go rushing in! Gotcha. I was just bluffing. Oh no! Don't get cocky, you little brat. You may be an arm user just like Hauser, but there's no way I'm gonna let some kid get the best of me. My. What noble and selfless spirit you have. Ha! It only serves to annoy me. Little girl, bet you think I won't pull the trigger, huh? Jeez, this whole thing is such a pain. Screw this! I'm just gonna kill you all. What do you think you're doing? Huh? It can't be. But there's no way I would mistake it for another. Why is my brother Kresnik here? Did you say brother? Ah, now it all makes sense. You volunteered to keep an eye on me so that you could watch over your dear little sister from the shadows, huh? You betraying Brionac? Huh, Kresnik? The only traitor here is you, Jeremy. Remember, the highest priority of this mission is to secure the target, Yulia Atreides, completely unharmed. Or had you forgotten? You're always so damn serious about everything. It looks like there's a lot going on here, but this is our chance. Run for it! Run where? Anywhere! As far away from here as possible! Sorry, Yuli, but your tearful reunion will have to wait. Brionac base. We've received a transmission from the Eulalia. They've successfully secured the girl and are now en route to Guerra de Leon. Just as planned. That's our Oxt. No, it was the captain's ability we have to thank. After all, Blue Destiny allowed us to see into the future and know that the children would take this path in their search for their roots. As advisor, I merely analyzed the captain's data and drew up what I thought would be the best plan. I do not possess superhuman powers as you all do. So, unimpressive though it may be, my only means to carry out assignments is to use the information I obtained to build a plan, piece by piece. Yes, Brionac is a collection of people with superhuman abilities. That's exactly why we need someone like yourself. Without some normalcy to light our way, it would be difficult for us to remain standing on the battlefield fields of darkness. Oh, just look at how he needs you. I'm so jealous. Now, August, things are about to get busy. The work of excavating the divine weapon is near completion, and once we assemble the keys to unlock its seal, the High Council's future conception project can be put into motion. Light will shine once again upon this dying world. But will that project really bring light to Fulgaia? You couldn't see into the future of the High Council's members, right? That's correct. However, even if I cannot see into their future, I believe that we can work towards the same goals and proceed forward together. Just as you and I, though our thoughts may be different, are able to walk the same path. Yes, as for me, I don't care what kind of world it is, as long as you're there. I'll follow you anywhere, for the world you exist in is where I want to be. Commander Formel, you're not trying to keep the captain all to yourself, are you? We can't have any of that, you know. I hope you're sharing with me for at least a good portion of each day. Are you serious? Of course not, I'm only joking. But please do not forget that the captain is essential in the world to come. Your jokes are as difficult to fathom as ever. Looks like I may need to clone myself in the near future just to satisfy everyone around here. But first, we must complete our mission. August will continue to maintain communications with the Eulalia, will you? Yes, sir. After all, the mission can't be considered to be complete until everyone has returned safely to base. You sound like you're talking a little about a field trip. I checked the door we came through, but it's locked. So doesn't that mean that guy can't come after us? Heh! Always looking at the bright side, aren't you, kid? It also means that we're trapped in here. Oh, yeah. Whoa, what the? An earthquake? No, it's... Great. It looks like we walked right into a moving trap.
The future shall soon be ours, and Yulia Traitor. She is the key to bringing it about.
The means to shape the future, and to think we once opposed this line of thought. It has been a long journey indeed to reach this point.
Some truths can only be seen from afar. The people are so ignorant, and their ignorance serves only to cloud the future of our world. Yet we shall burn all of those clouds away. Democracy cannot illuminate the future, for only the chosen ones are able to do that.
The leaders of the future. We who are worthy to govern that future. We have the wisdom. We have the power. There is but one thing we still lack. Yet, with the shrouded sword and the key to the seal, we shall overcome that as well.
O ye fates, bring us the girl, the key to the future. Guide us as we raise the divine weapon from the depths of the earth.
To think we had to take Yuli away from her brother, right after they finally found one another. What is it, or not? What are you up to? Are you thinking of a way for us to escape from here? Well, yes, of course I am, but... Well, it's really minor, but there's something that's bugging me. I feel like the facts aren't adding up, and it's making the truth difficult to see. The facts? What truth? That guy, Jeremy, wasn't it? He said that the facility where Yuli grew up was researching artificial evolution in order to mass-produce gene drivers with ARM capability. And that Jude wasn't a product of that research, but rather a natural-born gene driver. Wait. Exactly. Simply put, why are they after Yuli rather than Jude, who's a complete version of what they were trying to create? There's more than one type of genetic ARM compatibility. My ability doesn't allow me to control ARMs directly, but I can interact with ARMs that are already active and adjust or control them. For example, my ability to perform material drives on the Guardian programs is an application of that ability. How does that work? I don't know the exact details myself. Apparently, I can artificially control natural phenomena via microscopic ARM devices which are distributed throughout the land and air. Localized weather control? No, it's gotta be something more sinister than that. Perhaps some kind of meteorological weapon? Do you get what he's talking about? I understand that we should definitely leave Arnaud in charge of the thinking from now on. Yuli's power. The material drives on the Guardians programs are certainly impressive, but if power were their only concern, they'd be interested in Jude as well. It sounds like power isn't the only thing that they're after. There may be a hidden truth lurking in between the facts, and the real reason why they're after Yuli. Who cares? The motive doesn't matter. Even I know that much. Protecting Yuli is what's important. If we're going to do that, we'll need to escape from here. That means there's only one thing for us to do. If we give up, it's all over. You think you could solve everything by rushing headlong into action, don't you? Kids, I tell ya. Well, we will continue exploring this aerial fortress next time, and let's play Wild Arms 4. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.